All right. Just when you think you got everything fixed, you come in and broke. Okay. So what we can do here. Yeah, I did not get to fully fix this mess earlier. That's my bad. I wasn't paying as much attention as I should. Only I would break myself this completely. My fault because I just put a new monitor in the. Okay. Hello, all. Sorry about this. Got things to do. I'm breaking all sorts of things. Bear with me. Alright. Okay. Good as I'm going to get it. Good as I'm going to get it. Welcome. I'm up to no good. So, if I can get my head out of my butt long enough. So, tonight is going to be a golden gun run. But for that, I got to get a couple things together. And yes, I know it's golden bullet, but hey, I'm trying something here. So, don't hang there. Okay. Oh, I might actually surprise myself and not have anything backed up. That might make me say it. I've been on Twitch a while. This is purely for shits and giggles for the most part. Sometimes I stumble across something good, sometimes I don't. It's just what it is. Check one more piece. Leaving the bank character because he ain't got nothing. Oh, just go ahead and get started. Thank you for stopping by and joining me in this insanity that I call whatever I'm doing right now. I am simultaneously doing a system test, so bear with me. So let's see if I ever get it right. All right, so this is old Greenbeard, my favorite character. He's not really my favorite character, but he's my streaming character. So tonight in the loveliness, we are running what I call my golden gun build. Because, 1, the gun's made of gold. 2, it's golden bullet. 3, I have no sense whatsoever, and I built this thing out of insanity. We are going to make some modifications. So give me a second to get myself right. Ordinarily, I'd be running with less actual protection. But, unfortunately for me, I did not bother picking up more protection. I'm going to change that for now. We'll change it back later. Maybe. I'm petty like that, though. Oh, wait. We'll change that back too, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Backpack's good. I just need 30%. Okay. It's pretty damn close. Alright. So, go to mullet time. We're going to see if we can catch a heroic group and then go from there. So, Fred, I don't have any goals. This is for fun. If I do something with it, I do something with it. But whatever happens, happens. In the meantime, let's see. Do I have any executions? Ooh, there's one. See how long it takes me to get Tidal Basin. So as I said, I did turn the modifiers off on my other character. I need to go ahead and turn them off here. I'll turn them back on at the end of the night tonight. Because what I want is a ridiculous amount of golden bullets. Ridiculous. We're going to go ahead and activate that. It's going to kick me back out. That's alright, I'll just reassign. Always open the device, but I may or may not take it. Take it away. I did, okay. Looking. Looking on execution. Well, that's damn disappointing. Ooh, okay. Let's go. And I go down. Ooh, that was good. Back we go. Shouldn't have stuck all the good stuff on the other one. Too late now. Okay, so what am I missing here? Probably need to take that protection from leads off. And armor on kill will be necessary. Do I have one? Don't have much in the regen department. That's on me. Ooh. Did not realize that either. The chest is unmodified. Well, that would help me a lot. You can share it, that's fine. Crit's now over 38. Alright, so level 4 there. Feel free to drop your own. Mine should be on the page, but it may or may not be working. Alright. Let's see. Close on. Yeah. Have I finished losing my mind yet? Nope. Don't know about that one. That's house. Cleaners. Wow. Let's see, is it still? No, it's not. Thanks, gang. Still have those two open. Didn't want to do it again, but I'm going to. Because I am a sucker for punishment. Now that I'm there. Yep, and I got Nuked. Nuked! Ooh, group leader. We're gonna get one of those in this run. Ooh! Love it. Come on, dude.
Quick, reload.
Yeah, I know. Get off the damn roof. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Haha. Give me a gold bullet.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
So low on ammo. Come on. Hostile is also a healer, so he's worthless.
Vital signs critical.
Woohoo. Gotta love it. The side shooters are a pain in the ass. There we go. All hail golden bullet. That's all I gotta say. Damn it. Damn it. We're off.
Target near you.
Ooh. Okay, where is that target? Alright, well. We gotta go that one first.
Put down your weapons. You're under arrest for overkill.
Time for fun.
Disrupted.
Yeah.
That's your target.
I hate dropping gold bullet. Now, there's a couple ways to increase this build's capability. I would gladly use them if I wasn't such a psychotic maniac. And I needed severe mental help when I play this character. But it is what it is.
An agent needs assistance.
Yep, I know.
Another agent is now in your group.
I got lost.
Serious trauma detected. Target neutralized. Good work.
Okay, one more target. Or is that all the targets? One more target. And I was trying to get to that one, so I'm going to follow them this time since I don't know how to get to this dude. Oh, the ones I ran straight past. Oh, fun.
Agent down.
Ooh, that got me. Ooh, I like that.
Received. Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
Anytime you fight the Black Tusk around here, it's slightly schizophrenic. You have to go all over the place and clear.
An agent is no longer in your group.
And off we go to murder and pillage and destroy.
Civilians in danger. We need to retrieve the antivirals before Black Tusk can move them somewhere safer. Head down into the sinkhole and locate the maintenance pump room. Okay, now find the detonator. The explosion should cause a cave-in that'll put you just inside the wall of the base. Bullet complete. Serious trauma detected.
Ah,
Another agent is now in your group. Agent incapacitated. Vital signs critical. signal source detected. That sounds promising. Could be a way to intercept Black Tusk comms. System reactivated. Immediate medical assistance needed.
And would not let me roll, which is funny, but also equally stupid. So I get to sit here.
Agent down. Golden bullet being assembled by hostile. Look for a terminal that you can patch Isaac into. Enemy transmission intercepted.
This is Wyvern. Prep the helos. We need to get these antivirals out of here. The division is inside the compound.
You need to make sure none of those birds get airborne.
No, neither one of those is worth a thing to me.
Keep an eye out.
And I got a dozen of those. So off we go.
Ready for pickup. What's the status on those helos?
Gonna be a few more minutes. We're working on it.
Shit, copy that.
Find a way to keep those helicopters grounded.
Here's the thing with this particular location. You don't want to do what they did. You don't just run off.
Wyvern, the helo's out of commission.
How the fuck did that happen? This situation needs to get locked down.
You got a bunch of crazy people who came flying at you with nothing but machine guns. This is one of the few places where you could use kill stealing to your advantage.
Golden bullet received. Hostile completed the golden bullet. Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
And I'm down because I erupted over there. Here's the funny thing. I was still on the backside of this room. The other two ran forward. And when you run forward, you can't predict the groups anymore. So what I'm going to do is have to switch my build. And if you watched me enough, you know I hate having to switch my build. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get. The support team is standing by, but you'll need to figure out a way to get them through the main gate.
So now that I have to switch this, let's see what I can swap in. Backpack no longer matters. Okay. No longer need 4 pieces here. So this one here, actually. Because that one doesn't have any extra on it. I almost always keep one of these. Oh, I don't. So it must be this one. Which will annoy me. But hey, whatever. Always delete that crap. Yep. Alright, so this build is actually stronger than the other one by a considerable margin. I didn't want to have to run it because, quite frankly, it makes me have to do more. So now, more ammo, more damage. I now see why I'm having that problem. Someone's running on directive. Now, all directive is not a problem other than the fact it interferes with running the bullet storm, and it interferes with doing anything, and I mean anything, with a secondary ability from Golden Gun. It's effective solo, but it's terrible for this. Alright. Sons of bitches. Where's he at? And see there, he should have let me have it, but he didn't. So now we have a different problem altogether. Because it's either Drift or Clever who's running on directive. One of the two. Okay. They got that. I'm coming this way. This is suicide, by the way. And again, whoever's running on directive is the person causing the issues. Because they're interfering with the build otherwise.
Ready to open the gate as soon as the area is secured.
Now locate those antivirals. As soon as you retrieve them, send up a flare to signal the support team.
We'll stand by here and cover your ass.
So yeah, on directive is a terrible match for anyone running a machine gun build. Why? Because it does not help machine guns.
Listen up. Plan B. We'll transport
There are 3 machine gun builds in here.
I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Intercept those cylinders. We can't let Black Tusk get away with a single sample.
I would like to not have to switch to my tank build, but, and I'm betting here, not running on directive, is running on directive. And this is a bad build. It is full machine gun, which isn't terrible in terms of weapons, but on directive has no actual bonus for machine guns. It's literally just there. Because armor-piercing bullets works better than assault rifles. Does not work for machine guns. Especially when you're running Golden Gun, where the whole point is to get as much in terms of bullets on target as possible. So if I'm lucky, he'll drop, and then we'll be fine. But he won't. But right now, he's extra squishy and running really a non-complementary build.
Cold storage device detected. That's gotta be the antivirals.
Yep. And why'd I go down? Because I'm following hollow points instead of solid slugs in the head. Okay.
Bringing a cylinder on board now.
System disrupted.
Yeah, how about that? And that's someone who does not have the damage or the brute desire to just put stuff down. Now, I'm not getting gold bullet for another reason. That's not a surprise. Because instead of staying back and clearing, they're chasing me when I'm running a running gun tank build. I mean, I can take almost anything but a shotgun, a heavy, and a sniper, and keep on going. And that's the reason I run this kind of build. Yep, that's gonna kill me. So I'm gonna get up the nutty one.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, that's why.
Golden bullet complete. An agent needs assistance.
My mag is never dry, bitch.
Additional cold storage device detected nearby.
And again, if anyone questions you when you tell them that on directive does not work with machine guns, there's a reason it does not work with machine guns. And it's not anything special other than the fact that you fire so many bullets, on directive actually limits your magazine. 2 of us are running Bullet King. If I were to run Bullet King with on directive, I'm literally limited to those bullets. So the ammo I'm regenerating on kill isn't happening.
Wyvern, hostiles captured one of the cylinders. They're trying to intercept the other one.
Go to the bridge and protect that cylinder.
I'm sure somebody will be like, oh, that's not the case. Oh, it's very much the case. It's very much been that way for a while now. This is why I run a running gun Bulletstorm build. That's why I call it the Golden Gun build. That's why there's several versions of it, to be honest. Because if I don't have to own directive interfering, I basically just keep going. And that's the whole point. Seriously? You 3 could not wait. Okay, whatever. It's not 3, it's literally 2 guys.
Hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
Nope.
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Nope.
Agent down.
Not surprised. I didn't tell them to run forward. Those words never came out my mouth.
An agent needs assistance.
Okay.
This is Thunderbird. I'm making an attack run on that hovercraft.
And that's equally stupid.
Negative, Thunderbird. They'll tear you to pieces.
Okay, now it doesn't matter.
Agent down.
Roll over here.
An agent needs assistance.
That's not a fucking surprise.
Medical assistance needed. Agent's got a future.
And why did I get both?
System reactivated.
Now they're going to do what they really shouldn't be doing, and that's continuing to run forward.
Losing control.
That helicopter took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on foot right fucking now. We need those goddamn antivirals.
You want me to run away? I thought you knew me better than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, you copy.
Okay, I'm going to run forward.
Board that hovercraft and secure the rest of the
I will sooner or later.
The support team will protect the cylinders.
Yes, I only had one cache left to grab. So golden bullet's now pointless to me other than collecting these points. So they can collect golden bullet all they want, however, the reason I'm so recklessly running around is actually giving them golden bullets. Go on.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Get those rocket launchers prepped.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Christ, she's insane! Agent, do whatever you can to prevent the launch of those rockets.
Again, they attempt to stop me from taking the golden bullet.
God damn it, Wyvern. Stand down.
Negative, sir. I refuse.
This is fun. Since I've shown you the other two,
You won't be disappointed.
he's got a bit of a
Locked.
stasis effect.
Initiating launch sequence.
Not a bad build. I probably couldn't run it, but
Everyone, this is not a drill! We need to evacuate the building right now! Repeat, this is not a drill!
again, it's a run and gun sniper build. Run and gun builds all day long.
You don't stop those rockets from launching, a lot of people are gonna die. One of them is gonna be me.
There he is, back in front of me, like in Mom Run. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
One of us has to be up here.
Come to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
One in the middle. Yep. And this is why I'm here.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
Where's that? That's why I suddenly got somebody. Okay, he's not very bright at all. There you are, you little bastards. I knew. And why are we IPing? Because one guy refuses to do anything else. Alright, thank you, Fred.
Here to see the fireworks?
Oh.
You won't be disappointed. Target locked. Initiating launch sequence.
That was a,
Jesus Christ. Everyone, this is not a drill. We need to evacuate the building.
this is a drill.
This is not a drill.
And I'm going to have to fall back on my typical build for this. Because they're going to get us wiped a second time because they're not doing anything with thought.
You don't stop those rockets from launching, a lot of people are gonna die. One of them is gonna be me.
Won't be me. Again, that is the stupid thing. Because one, he doesn't have the damage, but he wants to be there. And then he doesn't have the protection, but he wants to be there. There he is again. Okay. I'll let Oro stay there. I will zone back here. Of course, neither one of them's doing a damn thing.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
And he shouldn't be up there.
But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough of talk.
And there I go. I'm now out of it. Why? Because he moved over instead of staying where he should have been. This place is very, very zone heavy. Yep. And I'll stay right the fuck there.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
So, he doesn't know what he's doing. He got all these levels, but he has no clue what he's doing in the fight. And because of that, this will be a wipe. Because I was the only one running any defensive abilities. Yep. Yep. He needs to move. He needs to go because he's about to get. If he can get in there, he's fine. Because it can only come at him really from one direction. Oh, he's good. He's toast. So now what it is they're all too spread out, the beats. Which is why you zone this stuff. I gotta keep her on this side of the map. Leverson's build is designed purely for NPCs that bleed. I just need to keep her distracted. Because what will kill us is what he's about to do. So I did take her helmet off. So if he's good, he should be able to finish her. But I don't think he's good enough to do that.
Wyvern, what's the status? Wyvern, come in. Wyvern. Fuck.
The antiviral cylinders are secure. We'll make sure they get safely extracted.
Sir, we've got enemy helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. Can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk stronghold. Not to mention preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations. Incredible work, Agent. Truly incredible.
None of it matters.
Hostile assembling a golden bullet. Hostile has full golden bullet. An agent has left your group.
Like I was saying, don't run this place with a bleed. You'll be fine. If you run this place with a bleed, you will die.
An agent is no longer in your group.
This dude's on YouTube, so can't hate on him. I could, but it won't matter. So we're gonna go ahead and get on my hill up on out of here. If you see Drift Sergeant on YouTube, ask him why. Just ask him why. That's gonna be my whole statement from this point on. And see another YouTuber, another person running around, Honestly, if I see nothing but skills, I am going to be like, dude, just run me through everything solo. I don't care. Because I think it'd be hilarious. All right, so where we're at. Got too damn much stuff, too little time, and a whole bunch of stuff to close down. Okay. Let's see what we got now. Clean up these bags. So at some point, I had several drops. When I mean by several drops, I mean several drops. Because I had 5 spaces open. No, 6 spaces open. And I only grabbed 2 pieces out of the bank. So when I say 6 spaces open, I had 6 actual spaces after I grabbed those pieces. But it is what it is. On to the next one. Let's see again. I really think I'm carrying 20 bags, am I? I mean, it's possible. Just not bloody likely considering how picky I am about the bags. Yep. Thought so. Gloves, much more likely. Though I have no reason to have these. Now that I look at them. Okay. So, them, these. There should be literally nothing in the stack that drops that's worth keeping. That might be. That's a big might, though. That also might be. That will be useful. That's a might. A big might. That's now functionally a definite. Okay. So let's delete some crap I don't need. Shall we? Because remember, my rule of thumb, if it's not maxed and I don't need to level it, or want to level it, it will get deleted. and turned into junk that I cannot use because they don't have a proper use for parts in this game. It was much more useful in the previous version. Division 1 was a god tier for making sure you had proper management of your resources. There's a lot more waste in this version. And that's the problem. Oh, forgot to do that. Have one more to do out of here. 14. Don't really need that 14, but what I really don't need is one of these 11s. So sooner or later, I'm going to get around doing my entire protection against elite build. And I'll be ridiculous and I'll be stupid. But it'll be fun. Yeah. I know I have one. I need to pick that mask up. It will be useful. Never useful. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got next. Got the max picked up. You go ahead and put this max in the bank. Max is not useful on this character because I have the other one. So that one can go in. The one I have is this one. And I use it for snipe tanking, which is kind of hilarious if you ever watch me do it. Okay. But now that that's done, let's see how many freaking levels I got. So that one's done. This one's most of the way done. I've never gone through and bothered getting all of them because some of them I just consider completely pointless. Like the bleed for three hostiles at once. That's the only time you should run on directive and vicious at the same time when you're trying to do that. Otherwise, all these on this one are attainable without me having to work for it. But I don't need to. But I do need to spend this money, those stars, before I switch back. Let's look at the multiplier, see where I am. Only 96 out of 1,000. You see, this is why I don't do this event. Because I really don't be on here like that. I don't have a high power, well, I do have a high power build I could use. I should rephrase that too. I don't have a high power build that I will use. Because I am lazy as hell when it comes to that build. But, now that we're at this point in the game, that's why the area is not safe. So the reason I want to go ahead and use those points now is I'm going to show you the difference between Greenbeard's build, which is unoptimized and completely all over the place because it's what I do. And what I chose to run on the other character. But before I do that, I'm going to put myself in a position where I need to look at the season pass, because look at this. Nothing went up. Nothing. I'm trying to get to here, which is the only thing I care about. Nothing above it matters, and nothing below it matters. I just need that for a specific build, which is also on Merc. So Greenbeard is going to go back. I'm going to reactivate that. I'll leave this build on him for now. And now that that's done, these modifiers are back in play. We're going to log him out. I don't bring Merc out often, but I was kind of proud of this build when I ran it. So this build is an annoyance and a half. Looks exactly like the other one, right? Except look here. That piece right there is the big difference. I've given up the additional ammo because I don't have a second chest piece for that. Ironically, I did not have a chest piece for it. I picked that up. Why did I pick that up? I hate that set. Oh, I did have a piece for it. Let me think about that for a second, because that one's kind of nasty. With the blind works well in this build. So, the blind on headshots, bleed on chests. Guess the only thing I do half the time is blind them on headshots. And you see this is much lower in terms of specs. But again, I typically throw headshots. So I'll swap that one for this. I probably swapped those pieces for a specific reason because I'm nutty as a fruitcake. Now, I've got the extra ammo. This is actually built out for damage. This is a tankier build. He does run the maxed out backpack. Damn near maxed out Bulletstorm. No, the Bullet King is on the other character. And Bulletstorm, the Bullet Hell, does not matter. I do not, I repeat, do not have a Lexington on this character. Lexington went to the other two. Both copies I got. So yeah. So now with the swap back, low, almost even, does not matter. This is just kind of an abusive build in and of itself. It's an abusive reload speed. It's an abusive accuracy and stability. I do want to figure out a way how to hit the 80% because I think that is max for ammo. Can you correct me if I'm wrong there? But I think it is. These two are near max, which is the beauty of this build. So, those are the big things. Let's see what he has left. Now, it took me a minute to get to this build in Jefferson. I was trying to do something else, and I was overthinking it. And overthinking gets me killed. Like killed. Like I'm die 10 times in a row killed. Because I'm trying to get one of those. I'm a major YouTuber builds out there, and that ain't gonna happen. I am crazy. My mind don't work that way. I ain't got that time. I ain't paid by this place, so forget them for that.
There's bound to be more of them. Circle around to the flank.
But as they say, live by the gun, die by the gun.
There are more targets past the gate.
All white everything and then all black everything. That's a coincidence and a half.
No more contacts.
Good. Head in and secure the underground.
Now, mind you, there's a little bad thing about this. If you are going to play this game at the highest possible level, yeah, you can use directives one way or the other. And you can use modifiers one way or the other. I enjoy the modifiers. I'm not such a big fan of the directives. The directives generally are like, let me do this really stupid thing that you can't really take back to increase the difficulty, and there's no real advantage to it, which is true. All gas, baby. All gas. Now, this is basically a tanker build for me. It's just enough difference to make it interesting. But this character lives by the code of violence. I'm sure you're probably sitting there going, what the hell are you talking about? It's like, no, this character is literally designed just to do violence. I have zero reason to ever write him any other way.
System disrupted. Hostile has full golden bullet. Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
I'm gonna go down there.
Agent incapacitated. Restored.
Because it's not like I was killed by virtue of my abilities not being there. It's like, no, I was half dead, and then I got nuked. Do kind of want to see Juicy Koala's build. I can't believe I just said that name. Don't know why that popped up on the screen. Okay. Anyway, so give me a second. All white, everything. That is disturbing and hilarious at the same time. My biggest problem, if I never get that golden bullet, I am putting it on people. People ain't breaking. Well, out of there. Oh, I finally took a hit. That's some suppressing shit right there. Depressing shit. No. They're just putting that work in. And I'm just going down. Well, at least I'm not rolling in the deep. Yes, I did just use that. I don't care.
Room is secure. There's still no sign of the commanders. Find them and neutralize them.
Now, mind you, I am proud of this build.
Hostile completed the golden bullet.
I ain't stupid.
System back online.
You see how we got the one guy in the entire group with a golden bullet? That means he's basically sitting in there. Not necessarily getting the kill, but he's taking the kill. I generally attribute the one who gets the kill to be the one who does the most damage. But honestly, the game attributes is whoever does the last shot. So you could do a huge amount of damage and not be the one who does the last shot. And that is my problem.
This is the last place they could hide. Time to get topside.
Okay, now we're topside.
The bridge is back under our control. Well done.
And we'll GG and bounce. We out. Okay. Yeah. So you saw one version of the Merc. And he does. Ooh, that's max. Oh, and he's only on the chill out, of course. So one version of the Merc running this chess piece. Now, I'll put the other one I had in back in. Remember that it's ghastly low amounts. I typically want to keep my crit over 30%. That's only 29. My crit damage is 66. But I'm blocking disorientation. I want to basically max on that one. Excuse me. All right. So, couple things here. Just picking stuff up left and right. What's going to happen? Favorite part about this. This build in general, I like. Because it's reminiscent of one of my very earliest tank builds. But now that that's all out of the way, again, I'm not progressing on that season pass. That season pass ain't doing shit for me. Back up at 12. So all this is optimization farming. That's all this is. Commendations. I shouldn't have had any new ones dropped. I got most of the ones that are basic. And a good portion of the ones that are hard. So whatever there. But now that all of these are done, oh nope, this is still locked. Which one I still gotta do? Theo Parnell. I ain't doing that Theo Parnell bullshit. And the game is straight up telling me that I need that to get to the capital. You see it, right? But it's not currently occupied. What prerequisite do I not have? I am not going to go spend all that time in TV again. No, it looks like I'd probably have to. Even though this is locked. That shit's hilarious. Okay. So I don't need a lot of time, just need a little. Let's just go be violent. And this will be it. There's a bunch of stuff I need to fix for tomorrow night. I'll need to work on that. And then I'll end up being happy, maybe one day somehow. But we shall see. Okay, so
We think Black Tusk may be after the DCD's databases as a means to exploit the
about 480 less bullets, lower crit, and lower actual crit. Or lower actual damage overall. Usually I don't do that trade-off for armor. Guess what I'm not doing? That trade-off for armor right now. Oh, the guy behind me. Dude, I just need you to bleed, please. Thank you. No, you don't. That's a whole front. There goes my golden bullet. I got one bleed out of that. Again, why the bleed is not important. But if you really want me to try bleeding, just making them bleed. I got Carnage. So I'll do one room of Carnage and then I'm switching back to Bullet. I'll go back to Bullet King right after this. This was what the other guy was using in my Tidal Basin run as his primary weapon. Right underneath it. This character actually could carry all bleed weapons. That's how ridiculously unbalanced I am here. Another nice toxic dunk. Only one less is the one without armor and blood. Now again, it's not because it does more damage. That's the funny thing about this build. This build just does not care. However, the advantage of Bullet King being the king is I do not have to reload it. If I was doing this with the actual seasonal modifiers, I'd be running Blue Streak in here. But Bullet King and Blue Hell reign supreme. And you can literally build an entire build around an exotic. You don't have to do it with just Bullet King.
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
I knew I was getting shot by somebody from somewhere. What's funny about that is this build actually has regen in it, so it took it forever to take that hit. But I was not seeing it on my screen, even though I was seeing it on my screen, I just was not seeing it. And that gets in the way sometimes. Shoot him in the foot, shoot him in the foot.
Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
But now he's dead.
Golden bullet received.
Literally let him complete the golden bullet and steal it at the end. And I won't even get to use it because I stopped doing that shit. Okay, whatever. Alright. So I did go down. I'm not perfect. Sad face and a rage of anger. Or I just don't care. Okay. Go get some snipers. Now, when you are fighting these guys, remember the red ball joints are basically the weak spots. And that's probably. But you will be too. So yeah, the red ball joints on the jogs are their weak spot. That's why it's shown in red. Go figure. Most of the weak spots are shown in red. So if you do pick this game up and you start playing, and you're wondering how to kill somebody fast, look for the red spot. Now it's most obvious on Black Tusk, but it's kind of consistent with all of them.
Golden bullet complete.
And that is all. Oops, still got somebody in here? But yeah. Gun belt has red on it. That's on the side. Has red on it.
System restored.
So most characters between the factions are going to have some sort of red on their gear, and that's their weak spot. Luckily for us, unlike in Division 1, where they kind of mix match some of those colors, the Rikers aren't wearing red. Their primary color is still prison orange. And it's not smart to trade bullets with the guy with the Bullet King. Major waste of bullets, yes. Constant stream of death, oh yes. Oh my. Again, showing the red. Usually a good sign of there being a weak spot. Only ones that don't wear red. But honestly, if you're fighting a sniper, shoot him in the head. Or run up on him. If you do anything else, you're not the smartest person in the room, and you probably should run away. Alright. Alright, down to the last room. I want to get nasty in here. I don't know if it's going to get nasty tonight. Hey, Stroke. Sorry about that. Missed that one. But I hope I caught you this time and you're on here. Thanks for stopping by. You brought some friends? Oh, no. Watching me be terrible? That's just not right. But I do thank you for bringing them out. Oh, yeah. Nothing but bullets. That's sniper. One thing I can't fight against. Oh, not that critical. Back around. Oh, come on, just die. More to come. I guess I finally got them all. The blood, go the key.
Another black eye for Black Tusk. Good thing they're
Yeah. Nice. All right. So, you're mentioning a lot of bullets there, Stroke. Check this out. It's only running 2 pieces where you get 50% bonus. And now when I pull it out, as soon as I hit an ammo chest, it will say 1600 plus. This whole build is actually built around the Bullet King, so it's not my best version of it, but it does the job. Alright, let's see what we got. Swim back around. If you're going to shoot at me from behind, at least hit me. No, it's not my favorite gun. It's just the one I actually learned to understand the best. My favorite gun of the exotics, I kid you not, is actually not even St. Elmo's. It should be. Oh, that works well too. It's just I tend to want to build my builds around the guns. As you can see, I just headshot everything. But my favorite exotic gun is actually the capacitor because I worked the hardest to get that one. Or Bighorn. Though I don't have a Bighorn build anymore. I kind of put it to the side when I started building around the guns. I might have to look into that. Though, if I start looking into that, someone's going to be like, well, why don't you just go get Eagle Bearer or Ravenous? It's because I hate PvP. With a passion. Don't want to. I know I'm not the greatest. I don't have to be completely reminded of it every 10 seconds. Alright. Shoot. What you got for me? I'm only in the 3000s. About 34. I spend most of my time on this game farming materials to try and upgrade pieces, though. This one's really hard to see for a reason. Because it's in the storm, but it might have HDR turned on accidentally again. Which it shouldn't, but that's the only reason. Because I'm in the middle of the night. Oh, I won't play it on anything but heroic most of the time. If I'm going to die, I need a reason to die. These are both in 1440. But it's probably coming through as 1080. Because I think that's the max they'll let me do right now. They won't let me go up until I, become a real streamer. Oh, okay. You can change that back manually as long as your computer can handle it. So if you go to the little icon that looks like a gear, it'll let you do it. But if they change it on me, I don't know when. So because it should match up with my monitor. I'll take a look. Let me finish this and I'll take a look real quick. Because it shouldn't be doing that. Most of this I can do blindfolded and not paying attention at all. So I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it a lot because I don't really build up fans. And I don't have a lot of people watching. So I appreciate you coming in. And there they go. Okay, cool. Thanks for that, Stroke. Yeah, I don't know why it locks it in. Maybe my stream's coming through weak. I do know the weaker your internet signal to the servers, the lower they're going to have your stream quality. So, if my stream is running low, which is possible, that'd be it. Okay. But let's see where we are. Now, if you do play the game, listen to these broadcasts sometimes, because it makes you think everyone in the world has lost their mind. Thank you, Just D. I appreciate that too. At some point, I'm going to start playing with people. I am in a clan, but my clan is literally from Latin America, and my Spanish is terrible. So I do, however, have a tanking build with this gun. It's on my main character. I'll show you sometime. I do it a lot. Alright, so that should be it for tonight. I don't have anything major I'm trying to do, other than complain about my season pass not moving. Literally, if you're not doing the season pass and doing the directives, your season pass moves so slow. You have to do the directives and the modifiers there. I have 52, trying to get 69 so I can get that stam, ox, pecker, and run off another build. Alright. But it is time for me to turn in. I got work in the morning and I have a monitor to return. So I need to get going. I thank y'all for stopping by and joining me. It's always appreciated. I am a complete mess. One day I'll get a better camera. That might help. I probably won't get a better camera. I'm lazy and cheap. But who knows? But yeah. This is the build I'm running. 3 pieces, almost all designed towards basically me living. But a fully kitted out ninja bike. Now, my typical favorite build on here, which will make most people laugh. Ooh, I should have tried that one tonight. Is actually, I just love the capacitor build. If you've never seen a straight up, just killer, it's not a status effect build because I can't build those, but a straight up just, there's a problem with this person build. Look for the person who's got this build. Anything close to this, because it does not make sense. No logical sense at all. But my favorite builds tend to all be sniper builds. And with that, I'm going to switch it back over to Greenbeard, because I swap his build back to the build I was running, and then call it a night. If you wonder why I have them named, thank you very much for that, Justine. If you wonder why I have my characters named in ridiculous builds, because I do have some ridiculous ones. It's because they're all built at different points in a year and a half after I transitioned to PC. So, my favorite build on here happens to make no sense as well. Very similar build, but that one is actually more of a status effect build, given everything I have on it. Great build. I will die a dozen times. Oh, I named them just in general, so I'm cool on that. If you were wondering, I just wanted to put that out there. So let's see if I save the build I'm running on him or not. Headshots for days. No, I did not save the headshots for days build. Okay. That's alright. True, that is a fun fact. Oh, okay. So this is as close to headshots for days as I'm going to show, because quite frankly, I'd have to think through it again. Remember which piece I took out. I think it was the chest piece. But anyway. The reason it's headshots for days is literally I stack everything into headshots and crit. I will sit there in the back of a room and just blast people to head. But that's the one I was running. I'm going to do a slight bonus before I log off. As always, I mention this at the end of the night. I have a phrase I like to say. And it goes along with why I have this last build, this last character. So, the phrase I like to say is, find a way to make a way, or make a way to find a way. And you can use it either way. Sometimes I start with a make a way, sometimes I start with find a way. But it's always to find yourself in a better place to achieve your goal. My goal with this was just to have fun. But this character here, I basically named after my dad. My dad hated guns, so this is me being a jerk. But I call him Grandpa. Grandpa literally does nothing but snipe people. Nothing but sniping people. That's the only reason I have him. I experiment with builds on him, and occasionally I'll pop him on stream, but very rarely. So, there's my 3 characters. The Merc, who wears the mask with the skull on it. Greenbeard, who's the mainstream character. And then Grandpa, who literally just looks like an old man who's taken out everybody because they ran out of his favorite drink. Really, he looks like this. But, again, as I close this out, because I've been on here for almost 2.5 hours. Feel free to stop by. I might start running Grandpa more because I'm running out of things to do with just Greenbeard, especially as the season goes along. And the Merc is the Merc's a special case. That's my personal character. I don't usually bring him on stream. But Grandpa and Greenbeard can be on here more. Well, I thank you all for coming. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to go ahead and hit that follow button. We're not going to get the subscribe for a while because I got to hit this goal first and then work for the bigger goals. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I will be back tomorrow night. Now, I don't always play the Division, but I play a lot right now. I'm in between games. Darksiders 3 is coming, and so is Assassin's Creed Shadow, so keep an eye out for both of those. But until then, have a wonderful night, have a blessed one, and stay safe. Good night. Bye now.